Hey everyone, it is Craig here alongside with Morgan.
Hi.
You'll probably be seeing her a lot more in the future, especially out here in Disneyland because she's from California.
Yes.
You might already know her from another video. I'm not sure with releases and such, but either way, met her this trip. She's amazing. So we are actually here at the Grand Californian today.
For Princess Breakfast.
Yes, the big breakfast that everyone lost their mind about when it was announced, taking place at Napa Rose, $125 per person. So big price tag,
Yes.
right, on it. And so since I'm out here, figured had to try it out on my very last day.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's only been running out for like 2 days, so they're still probably getting their feet under their legs. Wait, legs?
Legs under the feet.
I don't know how that works, but
Aerial problems.
exactly. Anyway, so we're already checked in for this, but we have to move on to the next part, which is sitting and waiting.
Yes.
We see Rapunzel is out meeting and greeting, so gonna do that. There's a nice musician that is in and out of playing, so maybe he'll be there.
And there's tic-tac-toe, tangled tic-tac-toe
Yeah.
as well for the at the tables.
So we'll get things started, then hopefully get to eat soon.
Yay. Keeping it very safe.
Yes, don't worry. He hasn't stolen anything since my heart.
Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, I heard it was Princess Breakfast, so I wanted to look just as beautiful as all of you.
Oh, you're so sweet.
But are you having a lovely day?
I am. It's been so fun. This morning, I made breakfast for all the ruffians and thugs.
Oh, that's good.
I made them pancakes, but Pascal ate like 10.
Oh my
So he rolled up into a giant ball. He was so full of pancakes, I had to roll him out of the kitchen. I know, it was so cute, though.
Oh my gosh.
And he was just excited for pancakes.
Any of the ruffians gonna join us for breakfast, or are they not on their best behavior yet?
I think they're doing frying pan training with Maximus today. It's a boys' day. That's why I'm here with all my princess friends.
That's so
I'm having a girls' day.
Oh, I love it. Can we get a picture together?
I would love to.
We are seated at our table for, I forget what it's called already again.
The Disney Princess Breakfast Adventures.
Yeah, so we got down, ordered our drinks, and got waters delivered to the table, and then a bread plate. Well, not really a bread plate, a bread bowl, and not really bread.
Yeah. It's monkey bread, a scone, and forgot the third thing.
Yeah, so pastries, a pastry basket.
Yes.
That's a lot better. That makes more sense. So we are going to dig into those and start trying them. I am about to dig into that pastry basket as we finally figured out the terms. I finally figured out the terms. I'm not smart. We already know that. So there was, I looked at my notes again, there was the lemon monkey bread, the cinnamon Danish, and then a scone. I forgot to ask what variety of the scone was. So it's just gonna be a scone today. Starting with the lemon monkey bread. Okay, that's a lot to put in my mouth at one time. It's really tasty. The lemon's pretty subtle, chewy, but it's nice. I would eat a whole one without having to split it, but I'm not going to. There's going to be a lot of food today. We've already been warned. So I'm just going to do small bite sizes, and moving on to the cinnamon Danish. And here goes nothing. It's flaky. It's not incredibly cinnamony, but it's pretty good. It's not my favorite, but I wouldn't complain if it was the only thing here, but I shouldn't have started with the lemon monkey bread. That was a mistake. And now I'm gonna go onto the scone. I think it is just a plain scone because we got the lemon curd with it. And I feel like those would go together. So I'm gonna put a little curd on. Okay, got it down. That's awesome. The scone is nice and buttery. Firm but flaky too. But then mixed with the tartness, the sour of the lemon curd. But then it has that sweetness too. It's a good combination together. So they're winning on the lemon stuff. The monkey bread and definitely the scone with the lemon curd. Cinnamon Danish. Not so much for me, but we'll let Morgan try. See what she thinks.
So first we're gonna go try the monkey bread. It's a lemon monkey bread. Very chewy. It's very subtle hint of lemon, like it's not a very strong, but it's very chewy and yummy and sugary, but yeah, pretty good. All right, so we'll try the Danish. Very chewy, sorry.
Yeah, there's no classy way of doing this. You'll get used to it.
The cinnamon Danish, couldn't taste any, very little cinnamon. I'm not the biggest pastry person, so after trying it, I probably wouldn't have any more. Like Craig said, like we're gonna be getting a lot of food, so just one bite's good enough. And then lastly, we have the lemon scone, or the scone with the lemon butter on it. I already put it on. I really like this. Okay, the lemon scone is probably my favorite. It has really good flavor to it, and I like sweet things, so it was more than just like a breaded pastry. It was more like sweet, and I like sweet. So yeah, I think the scone with the lemon butter was my favorite.
Did you know that
So, for my drink, I picked a non-alcoholic. It is called the Fearless Guardian, and let me try. It is so good. There's a lot of flavor to it. It's not super sweet, but there's definitely like a strong flavor to it. It has dragon fruit juice. Excuse me. So the Fearless Guardian has dragon fruit juice, strawberry puree, lemon juice, and stevia syrup. And the waitress said that they kind of make their stevia with a simple syrup to make sure the kids aren't super hyped up on sugar, so they do something special so they're not like super crazy. And it's so good. And then she also mentioned the dragon fruit that they took, the dragon fruit juice that they took from it, they just put it in here. So yeah, and it's very colorful and beautiful, and definitely for good Instagram pictures.
Thank you.
No, she's like, my friend.
I've got a Boo's banana wrap. It's gonna be a banana wrapped in a Nutella crepe and then sitting on a berry compote. Next to that is gonna be a tangled ham and cheese sandwich. It's gonna sit on white bread. It's gonna be a cream cheese with some crystals of cranberry, topped off with Nabruski ham and then some more cranberries. Over here is going to be our lobster roll. It's going to be a lobster salad, and inside is going to be a cornioli wrapped inside a brioche roll. Over here is going to be our magic carpet parfait. It's going to be a chia seed pudding parfait sitting on some chopped kiwis, as well as toasted coconuts, mangoes, and some edible flour. And then at the very end is some of Tiana's beignets, and those are going to be beignets topped off with some powdered sugar.
I wanted to look just as pretty as you guys.
You are so sweet.
Beautiful. We just got one of your beignets.
I hope you like it.
I'm definitely gonna try it.
Absolutely. Hopefully it's good. Do you cook anything?
No, that's why I'm here.
That's why. Gotta eat over here, huh? Well, what do you like to do?
Definitely go on adventures. Definitely playing in Disneyland is very, very fun.
I asked someone earlier, I said, what do you like to do? She said, I like to go on vacation.
Yes.
That's a wonderful thing.
I wish we could do that all the time.
Absolutely. We're good at that, huh? That's one thing I'm good at. Cooking and vacationing. Come on over, sweetheart.
Oh, no, thanks for
Come on
having
over.
me.
You have to get from behind the camera sometime.
Absolutely, I do. There are 5 appetizers delivered to us on a big wooden pyramid of sorts, and just a whole bunch of different stuff. They don't actually have physical menus here, so I can't tell you what they actually are, just a basic description of what each one is. So like this is a little banana roll right here that I'm gonna start with. It almost looks like bone marrow, so I'm just gonna call this the banana marrow. Oh, it's a one bite type of thing. So it's not like a banana creme brulee. It's like mushy bananas inside kind of a pastry roll. I don't care for the texture. I don't mind the flavor. I would have rather it just been straight banana, no like raspberry sauce in there, but that's just me. Next is a little salmon, or no, sorry, ham. Not ham and salmon, all the same. It's like essentially a little ham and cheese sandwich, so another one biter. I really like that actually. So very salty ham, balanced out with the creaminess of the other topping that's on it, and the soft white bread with it. It's actually really, really nice. I like that a lot. Now we're getting in the easy stuff though. There's a beignet. I'm not going to be able to screw that one up. It's good, but it's not as good as a mint julep bar beignet, with a mint julep, of course, so not going to complain too much. Next we have the parfait, and it's got chia seeds, a little pineapple, strawberry, granola, flour, kiwi on the bottom. Try to get as much as everything as I can. It's not bad. Taste is a little bland with the chia. You know, I can never decide if I like chia or not when I have it in kombucha. Sometimes I'm like, oh, it's gross, but it's not terrible here. There's just not a lot of flavor. I was hoping the fruit would kind of pop a little bit more, but it's more vanilla-ish than anything at all. And finally, the little cute lobster roll.
It's not showing the package.
Lobster. Nice buttery bread. Big hunk of lobster. A little like relish on it. Can't go wrong. So that's me being a pig eating all of them. We'll see what Morgan tries.
Alright, so digging into the appetizers, let's try the banana roll first. It's a little messy. I don't like the texture. I don't like this. The part on the outside is it has a smoky or kind of burnt crisp taste, and I'm not the biggest fan of that. And banana is very, very mushy, and also not a fan of that. So, not a big fan of it altogether. Alright. Now, onto my ham sandwich. This is very good. This is very, very good. All the flavors are amazing. The cream cheese layer, I think it's like a cranberry cream cheese layer, is very, very good. It's like sweet and salty mixed together, so you got all these different like savory flavors in it. Big, big fan of that one. All right, keep it simple, little beignet. Like Craig said, it's not as good as the mint-julep bar beignets because it's not as big, so it's not as like fluffy as you would get a normal beignet. It's a little bit crispier, but it tastes like a beignet. Alright, and last for this cute little parfait. I don't think I can get down to the kiwis. It's all the way down there. I'm a big smoothie girl. I like chia seeds. I'm not a big fan of this. I don't feel like kids would like this very much either. It's not a lot of flavor. It just seems like they slap different things on top of it and put chia seeds, and it's very pretty, but it doesn't taste as good as I think it would. I don't think kids would like this very much because I'm a picky eater, so yeah. That was gross. So how's Abu today? Is he not getting into all the food yet?
A little bit. So you see this little banana treats he made up there. We've been trying to teach him that you cannot just eat snacks, we can help make them too.
Oh.
So we've been trying to teach him how to do different things. And he helped bring the bananas over from Agrabah this morning. So and he helped make it, so I hope it turned out okay. He's learning new things. Have you tried anything new for the first time today?
Yes, we haven't gotten into this yet, but we got into the pastries and they're very good.
Oh,
I like the lemon butter. That's one of our favorites for sure.
Yes. How exciting. Well, hopefully we'll try lots of new things. And do you have any adventures planned for later on today?
Not today, but
Yes, wherever the carpet takes
Yes.
you, right? That's a lot of nice favorite way to adventure too. Can we get a picture? Yeah, fly on over.
Alright, so we just got into the second course. It was all hot breakfast food, and it's over by the chef's table. You only pick what you want. I picked a lot of fruit, and I got Mickey waffles, their little mac and cheese, eggs, bacon, and then they brought a fried tray to us with ketchup and a really unique sauce. And they said the fries have barbecue seasoning on it, and we tried it, and it's interesting. They're not bad. It's just not what I would think for breakfast food. So like with kind of the taste palette I'm going, and then I eat the fry, I was like a little off track. Mac and cheese was great. It tastes just like the garlic mac and cheese that they have currently at Food and Wine, with just like different noodles and then served differently. The eggs needed to be cooked more. I think they were called the perfect egg, and they're not the perfect egg. Bacon was cooked perfectly. They have little Mickey waffles with chicken and waffles, little dish you can always add. You can't go wrong with a Mickey waffle. They're a lot little compared to the normal ones you'd get at like Carnation during breakfast. And the fruit was really good. Lots of different options. Their little skewers are so dang cute with the little fruit cutout shapes and stuff. I only like 2 out of the 4 of these fruits, but it's still really, really cute, so I can appreciate that. Overall, it was really good. Some of the things kind of depends on your taste buds, but yeah, overall, really good.
We essentially ate opposite in that I stayed away from stuff like the scrambled eggs and bacon and fruit, and I think the only thing overlapping that we had was essentially the mac and cheese, which I also thought was perfect. So cheesy, creamy, just, it was decadent. I will say that. Other things that I had, there was a braised short rib, and that was nice, flavorful. The meat fell apart just immediately. Just a rich flavor with the sauce. It was really enjoyable. There was a barbecue brisket slider that I was not a fan of because it is a buffet for the second course. It's all just sitting up there under heat lamps, and for me, it sat a little bit too long. It was just kind of like a little puck with some cheese on it, so not for me. The chicken and waffles, I didn't eat the waffle portion. I don't want waffles right now, but I ate the chicken just to try that. And, you know, it was a piece of fried chicken, so a little bit better than your average because it's being made at Napa Rose, but still just fried chicken. And then the French fries, I kind of agree on. The barbecue seasoning, a little off. It's a little strange that they're serving French fries, even though it is a brunch. I guess you could go that route, but for me, it's just like, it's this odd extra. But there was this red pepper, red pepper mixed with almond coulis kind of dipping sauce, and I love red pepper sauces, so that was really nice. It's good food for the most part, but definitely with the mindset of this is not really meant for adults per se, but more children. So it's not the most adventurous thing out there, but I think there's something you can find that you want.
We start from the very top, and then we end everything at the very bottom. All right, everyone? Enjoy it.
So I forgot what princess this is for, but it is like a sorbet with little rock candies on top and cotton candy. So I'm most excited to dig into this. It's a little messy. That's really good. And the rock candies are popping, for sure. Oh, I really like this. I'm not as big of an ice cream person, but the sorbet was very, very good. I really like this. Definitely like a 10 out of 10 for sure. All right, next thing. It's still popping in my mouth. All right, so the desserts are just so beautiful and like so much detail put into it. Obviously, this is Ariel's, so little macaroon.
That's really it.
It's okay.
What are your names? Tiana.
I'm not the biggest macaroon person, but I don't know what the pearl was, but I feel like it was a little bit of a chocolate to it, and that made it a lot more better than I like it. But it's an okay for macaroon. I'm not the biggest macaroon person, so we'll see what Craig has to say about it. But it's okay. Very cute though.
You like to dance. Oh my goodness, what's your favorite type of dance?
And then this was Belle's Royal Bouquet.
Maybe you can teach me.
Can't remember what it was,
And how
but
about you?
I don't know if I should cut it in half.
Are you a singer? She's a dancer. Oh, she's a dancer as well. Well, good. You both need to teach me one day. Come on over. Shall we stop the kitchen?
I'll say all the flavors in the raspberry, everything else is just kind of bland. The outside of it is kind of hard and crunchy, and then the inside just kind of, they both don't have that much flavor, but the raspberry had most of the flavor in it. So that one's okay. I don't think you can pick this up. Alright, the next is Pocahontas. They're messy.
Gigi can show you where she's trying. Are you enjoying all the goodies? You are. I'm so glad. Thank you so much.
It kind of tastes like a Reese's. But I'm not the biggest peanut butter person, so I was a little shocked when I tasted the peanut butter. But if you like peanut butter, I think you're gonna like this. But yeah, it's pretty good. Definitely chocolate and stuff like that. Like I said, Tastes like a Reese's. Texture's really good, and the theming is really awesome. How the heck am I gonna eat this?
If you don't want to eat it, you can just save it and keep it forever.
Okay, I'm gonna save it and keep it forever, but these cake pops are just so cute. Like, I was really most looking forward to this Aurora cake pop, and it's definitely very cute in person as well.
Start with the chocolate peanut butter one. Oh yeah, very peanut buttery. I do love peanut butter though. I don't get to eat it that often because my wife is allergic to peanuts, so every now and then it's a nice little treat. This is, I like the crunchy chocolate on the bottom too, so it's a nice little balance. I'll go for the little Bell Tart. I love raspberries, so I'm just gonna eat it like that. Yep, definitely. If the raspberry was not on there, it'd have absolutely no flavor at all. But it happens. It happens every now and then. The macaron. Beautiful presentation. Lemony again. It's nice. It's nice. Now for the sorbet pop rocks, fun cotton candy. I don't really care for cotton candy that much, so I'm gonna kind of eat around it, but I love pop rocks. Oh yeah. And the sorbet is wonderful. Just very strawberry in the pop rocks. Popping away in my mouth. That's fun. That one, I like it. And the peanut butter. Now, Morgan won't eat Sleeping Beauty. Aurora, sorry. I'm gonna eat Belle though, just so we know how the cake pop is. Pretty good. You know,
This one made my teeth a little green, but I have
it's a chocolate cake pop.
But it tasted good.
No thrills. Presentation's beautiful. So, yeah, I'd say pop rock, sorbet, and peanut butter were my favorites, but only true bad one was the raspberry thing.
Good, how are you?
Good. I love all your jewelry.
Thank you.
So beautiful.
Nico picked these out.
You did a fabulous job.
I think he got the high kind because he got all the pink ones.
It's very beautiful. Oh my gosh. Is Nico enjoying the breakfast as well?
I think he is. See, I haven't seen him since our canoe ride over here. And I told him that you guys were having breakfast, but he should probably be respectful, but he loves food. And I think that they actually know that, so they're so accommodating for him.
Oh, wonderful. And he's got all this nice forest area to play in, so that's wonderful.
And Flit usually likes the flowers at Disneyland,
So they're having a great time here.
yes, they love it here.
And then you get to hang out with all your princess friends.
Yes, I love it so much. I was so excited when Nikki told us about this opportunity.
Can we get a picture together? So at the very end, you get some goodies. So one of the first things is this princess drawstring bag. It's a good little bag. The logo on it is really pretty. And then you get some truffles with all the princesses on them and their faces. And it's very well done, I think.
Alright, we have Princess Aurora's coming on today. That's beautiful. Royal, just like in her storybook. What is your name?
Morgan,
So lovely to meet you, Morgan.
are you having a lovely day in this village?
Yes, it's a beautiful village. I love it. Perfect little curl.
Right?
Speaking of books, we have your story area set up. Would y'all like to head on over? Absolutely. We have some chairs set up for you to sit in.
The Beast is truly a prince of heart. And yes, he may look different, but on the inside, where it really matters, he is very dear and sweet. And that is why I never judge a book by its cover. Every story is filled with its own surprises, just like people. And the people may surprise you in your life, don't they? I think they do. And that's what I hope for all of you today, to meet new friends, enjoy the great adventures and the great wise somewhere, and maybe read a new storybook. You seem to like them. You don't have a bee allergy.
No, we're all good.
Come on over, friend. I love it. All right.
dressed up to see you.
It's so pretty. Are you having fun
I
today?
had so much fun. The food was amazing, and then meeting all you princesses is so fun.
Thank you. I'm so glad I'm on my human legs today. That way I can meet all of you.
Oh my gosh.
So sure, come on in. Would you like to take some pictures?
We just wrapped up Princess Breakfast, and it was a whirlwind.
The experience was 10 out of 10. It was absolutely amazing. The cast members, the servers were calling us their royal friends, and the environment was lovely. And
Yeah, definitely give huge props to the environment as a whole, the experience. The characters were awesome. Started off really strong with Rapunzel, like we said. All the characters that came to the table, as you saw, they were flawless. And story time with Belle was like the icing on the cake.
yeah, you start your breakfast amazing with characters. In the middle of breakfast, there's characters, and then at the end, you get special time. So it's kind of different than other princess dining that they've done in the past.
Yeah, absolutely. And we didn't get to take a picture with Mulan, but we saw Mulan.
Yes.
And the only character we didn't see was, ironically, Aurora.
Aurora.
But it happens.
We didn't see the OGs. We didn't see Snow White, Cinderella, or Aurora. So
I forgot about them.
yeah. But we saw a ton of princesses for
Exactly.
sure.
Yeah. So, and again, atmosphere and characters were great. Like the princess music playing in the background from all the classic Disney movies.
Lovely.
Yeah, no, really wonderful. The food, basic,
Yeah.
not worth the money.
Not worth the money. Definitely, like you said earlier, all of their efforts were in the appetizers and the desserts. The main course was kid-friendly.
Yeah.
Is a nice way of putting it.
Yeah, so, and we showed you the gift that that adults got, but we actually managed to snag one of the gifts that a kid can get to. Do you want to run and get that?
Yes.
So, yeah, they give you a nice farewell gift, and one of them for the adults, like you saw, was the drawstring backpacks. The kids get something extra special. They get this Swarovski little princess necklace. It's beautiful.
Yes. If you can get this, get this.
Yeah, so if you have two adults and you don't want two drawstring backpacks,
Yes.
it might be worth asking for the upgrade on that. And kids do get an autograph book in the beginning as well, which comes in handy. They need it. So there are definitely benefits. There's places you're getting your money's worth out of it, but $125 per person?
I feel like if it was cheaper, it would be perfect. But the price tag it's at is asking a lot. But like we talked about earlier, the characters, they picked the cream of the crop to come here.
I could maybe justify like $80.
Yeah.
That would probably be the highest level.
60 would
But
be worth it.
I don't have any kids yet. If I had a little girl in one day, if I have a little girl one day and this is still happening, I'm sure it'll be something I do eventually, and I'm sure it'll be worth every penny. But right now, I don't think it's all there. I would like to see the food to be a little bit more inventive and have more of a kids menu and an adults menu. But I think they'll probably listen to feedback and start getting those little things worked out.
Something you said this morning, the breakfast is so early in the day, so if you wanted to do Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, you wouldn't really have that much time to go there super early in the morning, then come here and take a bunch of photos with the princesses. So that's also something to think about too if you wanted to get the full princess experience for your little one.
Yeah, and I think that's a must if possible. Try to get in an early reservation at Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. Get your kids done up all nice and then come over here for it. Nothing wrong if it's day old. Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, but like the little girls, you could tell that just had it like freshly done this morning. You know, they were photo ready for all those princesses.
For sure.
Yeah, so it was fun. I'm glad that we got to do this together.
It was so much fun.
Yeah, and hopefully we'll have more fun content with Morgan and me out in Disneyland and other people, and you know how it works. So if you have anything to say about our meal, of course, leave it down in the comments below on YouTube.
I'd love to know what you guys think.
Yeah, and you know, all the other good stuff. Hit subscribe, bell to get notified with videos, thumbs up, and that's going to do it for this one. So we'll see you again next time, but have a good one. You thought we were done. and we're not. We just forgot one thing that's very important that can help justify the price.
You get 5-hour valet parking. So I was actually showing up a little late, and I was like, oh, I could just park in the Grand Californian. And they were like, oh, I said, here for princess breakfast, obviously. And they were like, oh, you get 5-hour valet parking. And I was like, perfect, because I'm running late. So.
Exactly. So that pays in a little bit. I don't know what the rate of that is, probably like $50-ish. I'm sure it's very expensive.
Yeah.
So that's another huge benefit. So
if you're coming from like one of the good neighbor hotels and it's not an easily walkable thing, 5-hour valet parking.
Or if you're a local and you just want to come over and try it and don't have an annual pass, right there, easy. So now we're finally done. See you again next time.
Bye.
Bye.